Your home has secrets, not creaky floors, but dangers hidden in the spaces you never see, your attic and crawl space. Because of a principle called the stack effect, up to 50% of the air on your first floor comes directly from that crawl space. You are constantly breathing air from a dark, potentially damp space. What if that air isn't clean? These out-of-sight, out-of-mind areas are perfect breeding grounds for hidden mold, which can grow unnoticed for years. Next, we'll expose why these spaces are so vulnerable, how it affects your health and wallet, and why standard inspections fail. So what does this hidden mold actually do once it takes root? The impact is threefold. It attacks your health, your home, and your finances. First, your health. Mold releases toxins causing allergies, asthma, and even severe neurological issues like brain fog and memory loss. Second, your home's structure. Mold literally eats wood joists and beams, leading to rot, sagging floors, and integrity loss. Third, your finances. Ignoring mold means remediation costs can skyrocket into the tens of thousands of dollars. This isn't just a problem for old or damaged homes. It can happen in any house with even a small amount of unchecked moisture. But where does the moisture that fuels this crisis even come from? The answer is often not what you would expect. Let's focus on the stack effect. It's the main reason crawl space mold is so dangerous. Warm air rises, creating a vacuum below. This isn't a slow, passive process. Your home is constantly actively pulling that potentially toxic air into your living areas. Effectively, the air quality of your crawl space determines the air quality for your entire family. It's the foundation of the air you breathe. But why do these spaces get so damp? Counterintuitively, some things designed to protect your home can make the problem worse. Take crawl space vents. In humid climates, they pull in hot, moist air which condenses on cooler surfaces, creating a perfect mold habitat. The same is true in the attic. Excessive insulation keeps the roof sheathing cold, causing condensation when warm, moist air rises from your home. With all these hidden, counterintuitive causes, how would you even know if this is happening? The signs are often subtle. The number one indicator is a persistent musty or earthy smell. If you smell it, even without seeing anything, that's a serious warning. Are your allergies worse at home? Suffer from headaches or fatigue with no clear cause? These are classic mold exposure symptoms. It's not just you. Your pets are vulnerable. Unexplained respiratory issues or lethargy in pets can also signal poor air quality. Finally, seeing more insects or rodents, the damp conditions that grow mold are also a 5-star resort for pests. If you're buying a home, you might think an inspector will catch this. That's a dangerous assumption. Standard inspections are visual. This creates a huge detection gap, leaving you unprotected. So if a standard inspection isn't enough, how is hidden mold found? Another complication is the myth that only black mold is dangerous. The truth is, any mold, no matter the color, can produce harmful toxins. Considering a DIY solution? This often makes things much worse. Without proper containment, you can spread billions of spores through the house. Incomplete removal means the mold returns, often stronger than before. This is not a weekend project. It's a job for trained specialists. Now let's connect the dots. Recall the stack effect pulling air into your home? That is the direct delivery system for mold toxins. This brings us back to the question. How do professionals find it? They use moisture meters, thermal imaging, surface sampling, and air sampling. The danger multiplies when spores from the crawl space get sucked into your HVAC. Your own cooling system then becomes a super spreader. This widespread contamination is a nightmare for homeowners. An unresolved mold issue can devastate your property's value. So the air you breathe is coming from forgotten spaces. These areas breed mold that standard inspections miss, putting your family at risk. The potential cost of inaction is staggering. Chronic illness, thousands in structural repairs, and a massive loss in property value. You cannot solve a problem you cannot see. A specialized inspection for these areas isn't a luxury. It's a necessary protective tool. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, don't wait for a smell or a symptom. Visit TampaBayMold.net to schedule your specialized inspection.